जय श्री माता जी। उपस्थित सभी सहयोगी भाई बहनों का आज शाम के सामूहिक ध्यान सत्र में प्रतिष्ठान पुणे की ओर से स्वागत है। We welcome all the brothers and sisters from all over the world in today's evening collective meditation from Pratishthan Pune. परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, हम सभी आज सामूहिक रूप से आपका ध्यान करना चाहते हैं। श्री माता जी, इस ध्यान के लिए आवश्यक परिस्थिति एवं मनस्थिति हम सबको प्रदान करें। श्री माता जी, प्लीज गिव अस द एप्रोप्रिएट एनवायरनमेंट फॉर दिस मेडिटेशन। सामूहिक बंधन। हम अपने चित्त को ईड़ा नाड़ी पर रखते हैं। अपने राइट हैंड को भूतत्व पर रखते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में सामूहिकता की ईड़ा नाड़ी में जो भी जड़ताएं हैं, अशुद्ध इच्छाएं हैं, उसे कृपा करके इस महान भूतत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। Shri Mataji, by your grace, kindly remove all the negativity from the collective left channel to the Mother Earth. हाथ गोद में रखते हैं। हम अपने लेफ्ट हैंड को आकाश तत्व की तरफ करते हैं। चित्त को पिंगला नाड़ी पर रखते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में सामूहिकता के रजोगुण में जो भी बाधाएं हैं उसे कृपा करके आकाश तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति प्रदान करें। श्री माता जी, by your grace, please remove all the negativity, egoness from the collective right channel to the sky element. हाथ गोद में रखते हैं। चित्त को मध्य मूलाधार पर स्थित करते हैं। लेट्स कीप आवर अटेंशन ऑन सेंट्रल मूलाधार चक्र। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आप ही साक्षात श्री गणेश हैं। कृपा करके हम सभी के अंदर अबोधिता, पवित्रता पूर्ण रूप में स्थापित कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, you are the Shri Ganesha. Please give us the power of innocence, purity. धीरे धीरे से हम अपने चित्त को सहस्रार पर रखते हैं। संपूर्ण चित्त सहस्रार चक्र पर। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सबको पूर्ण निर्विचारिता प्रदान कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को अपने आत्म साक्षात्कार में दृढ़ता प्रदान करें। श्री माता जी, प्लीज गिव अस द कंप्लीट थॉटलेसनेस। श्री माता जी, प्लीज गिव अस द सस्टेनेंस, स्टेबिलिटी। इसी अवस्था में कुछ क्षण ध्यान में रहेंगे। ध्यान की इसी अवस्था में परम पूज्य श्री माताजी की अमृतवाणी आत्मसात करते हैं। आज की अमृतवाणी है नवरात्रि पूजा 8th डे ऑफ नवरात्रि, स्टाइल एंड कंटेंट 6th October 1989 इंग्लैंड।
Saw, so they got a fright because I was sitting. I said, I'm so happy to hear your laughter all the way you came here and everybody was looking at you. Because both of them know Italian language. They know another language. There's another thing with us is that we don't want to learn any other language. Everyone will have to jolly well learn English language, otherwise we think they are all stupid fools. And we make fun of them. I've seen so many films here, they show so many little dramas, sometimes some sort of series coming, where they show a French speaking English in a funny way or a German speaking in a funny way. And also I think English can speak in quite a funny way. To me, sometimes it's impossible. Like today the ticket collector, I don't know what language he spoke, but I didn't understand what he was talking. He was trying to be nice, you see. But I was looking at him, I was about to ask, now what, Oxford English or is it Cambridge English? I don't understand. That's how. So what I'm saying, that language is just for communication. But in the communication, if there's no love, if there's no genuineness, if there's no feeling, concern, why do we want to communicate with anyone? Just a lip service, no good. So now we are not only part and parcel of this world, but of the whole. And that everything circulates through you once you get up this, give up this insular feeling. But insulation is there, very much insulation in the character, maybe because of England being an island. Except as I was telling today to David, that except for attacking other people and going into up to even China, up to Australia, otherwise they are insulated. So we must learn to watch ourselves. We must learn what is coming to us from our forefathers. This is the inheritance we have got. So suddenly we become lords, suddenly we become ladies, suddenly we become some sort of an English duke. In India they made a lot of fun. You must have seen the duke's nose, they have got it, given the name to one projection of a mountain. They call it, this is a duke's nose, because some duke must have gone with a nose like that. So we must learn to make fun of ourselves. Then all these things will disappear. And must understand that we are much higher people than this limited thing. It's no good. And if we are following these old people, then we can become bhutish with them, because they were quite bhoots. You can see them, they were quite bhoots the way they did certain things. And now they are dead and gone. We are newly born, special people. We are flowers. And we should be fragrant. And this what happened with Gavin is that he's gone down too much, and this Valerie is a character which is another horrible one. I just don't know what to say about her. Less said the better. I mean, I've never seen such a person writing such a horrible thing. I've never heard that such books are written for general reading. I mean, in India, I mean, out of question, even one sentence like that won't be permitted. Something that's nauseating, absolutely nauseating. I couldn't read, of course, I'm sorry to say, but whatever I heard about it and whatever few lines that I read, I said, Baba, stop it. I don't want to vomit. So just to have a style and this and that, it is It's not all right. We are the spirit. And the spirit is the light all around us. All around our auras, there are people walking with a special type of personality. What do we need style for? Who has better style than ours? We make our own styles. We are the makers of styles. So to conform to some sort of a nonsensical idea and to secede yourself, so to separate yourself, to cut yourself from the collective is nonsensical. Now this time, those who are going to India, I have to tell you one thing, that you must get mixed up with people. We will not have any camp which will have only English or this. And it's a very common feeling. We must face it. It's a very common feeling because now I'm in England, so I'm also English. But I don't have this feeling in me. But I've seen Indians, when they live here, they become like this. I went to a place called Mar del Plata in Argentina. It's a very beautiful place, very beautiful colony of people. So I said, who are these people living here? They said, all Spanish, Italians, this, that. And English? I said, no. English have a separate colony of theirs. I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow we have a separate colony of the English Indians. Could be. They say in Sanskrit, Sangati Sangadoshena, means if you live with somebody, you become like that. So we might have some dukes and duchesses in the Indian community also, possibly tomorrow if they live here. See? Quite possible. This is such a atmosphere, charged. We are something special. And it shows so clearly when they go to another country. It creates problems. They cannot mix up with people. They cannot talk to others. All the time they think they are like some media people trying to criticize. The whole attitude is that we have to get mixed up with the whole ocean of Sahaja Yogis. Instead of that, if you behave like that, people think they are sort of criticizing us. That's why I've said many a times that we cannot use the word I like or I believe. No, not to use. Because that is how you despise others. I don't like this. I don't like that. You may not even have half of this in the house, your own. But they will say like that. You may not have food in the house to eat, but when they go to somebody's house, they say, I don't like this food. That we don't have to have. All these things I have seen in him, and that's what I am telling you. Of course, there are many books to read, and we can. One good quality about English is that they are scholarly. They have scholarship, they read a lot, they know a lot. An ordinary person will also know. Also, it being a very small country, they know about little places. You go anywhere, they know this glass is from Darlington, this is from here, that is from there. Indians would know anything. If you ask them, for this sari comes from where? Men especially, women may tell. Women will say, I don't know, must be from India, is it, or is it from Kenya? They know about birds, about from where they come. But all these things, you see, this knowledge sometimes can make us over-nationalistic. We the British. Can come. Be careful on that point. To say we are the British. We are not. We are not Indians, we are not British, we are nothing. We are Gnostics. We are the ones who know. We are yogis. Because this is such an artificial ego in our head, and that has made people hate us. While we are here to love the whole world. So, our beauty lies in how much we love others. We must face ourselves. See. how much do we love others? How much do we care for others? How much do we enjoy others? How do I feel when I face another surgery? When I see you, the ripple of joy becomes like a thunder to me. I mean, I don't know where I stand. Sometimes I feel I might just raise myself up in the air. That is the content within us of our spirit. Not all these artificial things. They can never give us joy. They cannot give joy to anybody else. We have to be very simple people. Simple doesn't mean that you should just wear some little few clothes. It doesn't mean that. Simple means from your heart. For small things, you should feel happy. Simple things should make you happy. And that is how we'll get closer to each other. Because this world has to be one. Now when it will be €1, what's going to happen to English, I don't know. I'll have to jump in the sea, I think. That's the way they will be engrossed by all these people, because they are, in a way, in the English way, they are aggressive people, because if an Italian is there, he'll just walk into your house and say, "What have you got for today's dinner?" See, quite possible. And you say, "What's this? It's very unmannerly to walk in my house. Why do you have a house? Even a rat cannot walk into that house. You polish your brass, you do all your cleaning, sweeping, so for whom? There's not even a rat in the house to come and see it. What's the use of doing all this? Live like pigs, then better is that, not to waste energy, because there's not even a pig to come and see you. All right, the climate is such, we can't leave the doors open, all right, but hearts can be open. I have had lots of experiences of this myself, but in Sahaja, if it crawls up, then I don't think our Sahaja can prosper, or people can have that content. The quality of Sahaja should be within us. How many people we can give realization? How many people we can talk to? How much do we know about Sahaja? How much we have mastered it? How many people we can get into Sahaja? Can we? It's the circulation of the heart that is important. And if you cannot circulate, why are you living on the heart? This is the country of heart, where Shiva lives, where he is pulsating in everything, And there where you are there, then what you should do? Circulation. How much you can circulate, articulate with people, rapport, understanding. Everywhere there's joy. Everywhere there's understanding. Such oceans of depths people have. But we must know how to penetrate into it. But if you want to have the pearls, you have to dive down. But if you want to live with a straw, it is hanging there on the surface. Live with it. We have come to Sahaja to become great people. We've been British, all right, finished now. Well, but now we had a second birth. We have entered into the kingdom of God. Now we are here to become great people, great monarchs. And these styles and all this have come from these so-called monarchs and kings, and horrible people they were. Do you know that? They told me that Queen Elizabeth, the first one, had a kind of a funny patch here. They don't know even if she was a man or a woman or whatever it is, whatever she was, man or a woman or a person. This was the thing. She had a patch here. That's why she made this kind of a collar for her, which was standing there. And everybody had to wear that. And then they said about Victoria also said, I don't want to say anything against her because I have great respect for her. But they said she developed a hump on the back, so she developed these Victorian skirts. So also you can see that hippism started in England. Punkism started in England. Wherein the punks, they're mad. And when I went to exhibition in Rome, beautiful exhibition it was. We were passing from one country to another country to another country. And there I thought of England because I've become English, as I told you. I said, where's UK? I said, it's there. There were about 6-7 boys mostly from Italy, and 3-4 girls laughing. I said, what's happening there? What's the matter? Why are they laughing at the English when the English laugh at everyone? And you know what was that? It was a punk shop. That's the only thing they had for exhibition, believe me. Holy pants, holy, H-O-L-Y. Holy pants, and they had these, what you call them? What you call, I don't know that, we call it turra in Hindi language, that kind of thing. And all that they were selling there. And they said it's all genuine from England. And all of these Italians were laughing. So I asked Flavia, why are they laughing at these British? He said, Mother, we have a sense of ridicule. We have a great sense of ridicule. While these people are thinking, oh what? So what? What's wrong? If I cut my nose, what's wrong? So ultimately we end up into this kind of a stupidity, as you know, that a person who has this kind of an ego becomes an idiot. And there are many things that you can see clearly, how we thought that we were something great and how people befooled us. There's a great writer in Hindi language called as Premchand. I must tell you a story, it's very interesting. We had English in India and we knew how to befool them, I must tell you frankly. And there were 2 Englishmen going in Banaras street. And mostly in Banaras they have their WCs on top in the open, you see, they sit there. And they had we carry our jar, lota, they call it lota, with the water. Somebody put the lota there and suddenly, with some sort of a thing, it fell down. And it just fell down. Are you recording me? Hello? No, don't record this. You want to record it. Only for English, all right. But don't give it to anybody else. So the lota, fell down. And fell down, he describes, fell on the feet of those where many Indians go and put their heads. So I said, what that must be? They were the feet of 2 Englishmen. And then the Englishmen got angry because, you see, according to their country's law, nothing can be hurt. And they took the lota, they said, we are taking you to the police now. This has hurt us so much. So, you see, the man who was upstairs, he came running. Sir, sorry. He said, nothing doing. We are going to take you to the police. It has hurt us. You had no business to keep a lota there, that it fell on our feet. In India, nobody compensates. But if an Englishman comes and says, all right, they'll say, Baba, it's all right, what to do? So there was one fellow who thought of a trick. So he knew English. He said, see, you can take them to police. At the most, police will fine them a little bit. But do you know this lota? He said, what? This lota belonged to Akbar. Akbar used to carry this lota with him. So instead of taking them, if you ask for this lota, will be a good idea. It's an antique piece, you see. will be good for you. Akbar the Great used to take this. And he told in Hindi language to them that I have befooled them and I have told them this belongs to Akbar, and you just say that we don't want to give this lota, you can take us to police. So they said, now, all right, if you give us this lota, then we'll forgive you. So these people said, no, we don't want to give this lota. Why? Because it belonged to Akbar. How can we give such a lota? He was our forefather. We can't give his lota to you. So the English said, all right, then are you willing to come to police? Yes, we are willing to come to police, but we can't give you this lota. So they paid lot of money for the lota and bought it. And they were very proud, you see. And they took that lota and they must have put it in some frame, you see, to say that this is the lota was carried by Akbar. So this is how it is. So first we must have respect for other cultures, other things and other people and other countries and try to see what they have good about them. Otherwise nothing will penetrate into you. And you'll be left high and dry all your life. There's so many nice things in this world. Say you go to Italy, see the beautiful work they do, the furniture they make, things they make. Once they come to England, I don't know what's going to happen to us. We had lots of beautiful art and we had talents, but all finished now. Nobody is having that. And when they come here, what is going to happen? In machinery, when the Germans come here, they'll finish us off. So we have to realize that these outside things and thinking that we are something great is not greatness. Greatness is within yourself, within your heart. And it is so much evident here that it's really shocking. As a reaction to all that formalities and all that, people might have taken to, say, very casual dresses. All right. But that's not the way, because from inside it has to. All these ideas have to be washed off completely, cleaned off. We have to know that we are the ones we have to give light of the Spirit to the whole world. How can we cover and cloud ourselves with all these funny ideas? And that's why so many you have asked me questions about Govind. Only thing I have to say that to this extent only an Englishman can go, because he can forgive himself. To this extent nobody else can go. Nobody has done like this. No one has done like this. We had so many people removed from Sahaja Yoga, you know that very well. But the way he has gone down and the way he was with us for the last 14 years is surprising. And I understand that people ask me questions, I understand why it is happening. But be careful. Let us not be lost with these foolish, stupid ideas we had. And let us be something great. Let us be within ourselves, see for ourselves. No amount of arrogance, no amount of artificiality is going to give us any special personality, except that we realize what we are. And what we know what we are, we enjoy ourselves. We never get bored. We enjoy ourselves. Never get bored. So, at the beginning of the program, I have to say that I have seen the Sahaja Yogis, if they want to be good, they can be really very good people in England. Because the quality of intelligence is much better, perhaps. Also, their scholarship is very good. But when they fall also very fast and go down very much. So on what we have to depend is to our step where we are standing and what step we are going to take further. For example, meditating. Dr. Brian Wells told me that people don't want to meditate in the ashram. Now meditation is very important, it's the only way we can grow. Now, alright, people used to get up say about 10 o'clock before. But you don't get drunk, why should you get up at 10 o'clock? You have to get up in the morning, you have to look after yourself. Means you have to look after your spirit. And that's what we have to achieve. And I know if you all decide, you can do it very well. Among yourselves is better understanding. But when it comes to others, it seems there's some sort of a communication gap. We should not be. If the Germans could be that gentle and so sweet, you've seen the German people who are Sahajogis? Even to touch a flower is easier than to touch a German, I tell you. They have become so gentle. Because they have learnt a lesson. And I asked a German, what's the matter with English? Why haven't they learnt a lesson? He answered me back, which is a very important thing to know. They have never lost a war, mother. They have to lose one war, they'll be all right. So, the gentleness, which is not outward, which is not just a lip service, but from within. How can I hurt someone? I mean, I had to put myself into a frame of mind to talk to you like this. And I didn't know how many flowers I should weave around my words so that it should not hurt you. And even then, you see, the back of my mind there's a kind of a sadness because I love you so much. And it shows that I've stayed with you the most of the time. You are especially privileged. But that should give you greater humility. Because whatever are my qualities, they should be much more in you. Be shown to people that they should, oh, English we can make out. Like mother to look at. They are like mother to behave. They are just like mother. Let me hear that. Alright? It's a promise to me. Is it alright? On an Ashtami day, let us finish all these negativities and let us become that special type of people who are worshipped all over. Alright? May God bless you.
श्री आदि शक्ति का संपूर्ण मंत्र लेते हैं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। आरती की तैयारी करते हैं।
साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी सरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री
चित्त को सहस्रार पर रखते हैं और प्रार्थनाएं अर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का यह सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माता जी, आज जो ज्ञान, आनंद, चैतन्य आपने हमें प्रदान किया, उसके लिए हम सब आपके हृदय से ऋणी हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, विश्व निर्मल धर्म के प्रस्थापन के लिए हम सबको स्वीकार कर लीजिए। जाने अनजाने आज अगर हमसे कोई गलती हुई हो, कमी रही हो, तो कृपा करके हमें क्षमा करें। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, we surrender today's evening meditation at your holy lotus feet. Shri Mataji, the joy, knowledge and vibrations that you have given us, we are always indebted to you. Shri Mataji, please make us your instruments for the establishment of Vishwa Nirmal Dharma. Collective Bandhan. आज की सूचनाएं इस प्रकार। कल श्री राम नवमी के इस शुभ अवसर पर शाम का ध्यान और श्री राम नवमी पूजा शाम 6:30 बजे प्रतिष्ठान पुणे यूट्यूब चैनल पर लाइव प्रसारण होगा। प्रतिष्ठान में होने वाले विकास कार्य और मेंटेनेंस के लिए धनराशि भेजने हेतु आप प्रतिष्ठान पुणे इस एंड्रॉयड ऐप पर या प्रतिष्ठान पुणे.in इस वेबसाइट पर डोनेशन लिंक का उपयोग करें। आपने अगर इससे पहले ऑनलाइन डोनेशन किया है और आपको डोनेशन रिसीट प्राप्त नहीं हुई है, तो कृपया आप प्रतिष्ठान हेल्पलाइन 8881192193 पर संपर्क करें। लर्निंग सहयोग यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से नए साधकों के लिए अगला सत्र 1 अप्रैल को शाम 6:30 बजे होगा। नए साधकों को यह जानकारी प्रदान करें। म्यूजिक ऑफ जॉय ऑस्ट्रेलिया टीम के द्वारा 25 मार्च से महाराष्ट्र दौरा शुरू हुआ है। 1 अप्रैल को जाम्बूत और 2 अप्रैल को प्रतिष्ठान पुणे में संगीत और आत्म साक्षात्कार कार्यक्रम आयोजित किया गया है। कल यवतमाल में म्यूजिक ऑफ जॉय ऑस्ट्रेलिया टीम द्वारा संगीत और आत्म साक्षात्कार कार्यक्रम संपन्न हुआ। इसकी न्यूज़ दूरदर्शन सह्याद्री पर दिखाई गई है। वह दूरदर्शन सह्याद्री का वीडियो देखते हैं।
आता राज्याच्या विविध जिल्ह्यातल्या ठळक घडामोडींकडे एक नजर. जिल्हा झटपट. यवतमाळ इथं भजन संध्येत ऑस्ट्रेलियन गायकांनी सादर केली मराठी भजनं. सहजयोग ध्यान संस्थेनं आयोजित केलेल्या कार्यक्रमाला भाविकांचा उत्स्फूर्त प्रतिसाद.
सहस्रार पूजा महोत्सव 4 और 5 मई को नारगोल गुजरात में आयोजित किया गया है। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार। अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान और श्री राम नवमी पूजा शाम 6:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारण होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यही संपन्न होता है। जय श्री माता जी।
शिवाय सततं नमः। नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता तुष्टिम्